Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here today on automation with a bit of a challenge. It's been quite a while since I have played this game. They've got the Steam Workshop is now working. There's all sorts of different car bodies and various bits and pieces that you can download and add to the game. And I saw one particular one that gave me an idea for a great challenge to try and do on here. What I'm going to be attempting to try and build a vehicle to go quicker than is the Renault Espace F1. They put a Formula 1 engine in a Renault Espace people carrier. I'm going to try and make a people carrier to go quicker than that absolutely crazy contraption. This is the people carrier body that you can download from the Steam Workshop that I'm going to be trying to make go. It's faster than 194 miles an hour is the top speed of the Renault Espace. I'm going to try and get this to go past 200 miles an hour. The 0 to 60 time was 2.8 seconds. I'm not sure I can do that, but I'm going to give it a damn good go. I can't remember if the Renault was four-wheel drive or not, but yeah, we're going to try and build a people carrier to go quicker than that mighty Renault. Whether I'm going to be able to do it or not, I don't know. This is not exactly the greatest streamlined shape of all time. Admittedly, there are worse, but yeah, it's not the greatest. I have a couple of concerns. Cooling is one of them, because we are going to have a monstrous engine in this. So yeah, perhaps getting enough cooling is going to be difficult. I guess probably want that to be as small as possible, really, to try and save as much weight as we can. Any little streamlining bits would probably be helpful. My other concern is actually trying to fit the engine in the car. We'll have to yeah, see what size engine we can work with. Now, as far as kind of these parts go, well, this is trying to beat a kind of a prototype one-off silly vehicle essentially. So I'm going to be using all of the best bits that I can. The fact that it's expensive and so on is irrelevant, because we're trying to beat a concept car. Engine placement. Where is the best? It's going to be want to be longitudinal, because I'm hoping to use a V12. Are we going to have very much space in the? We're not going to have very much space anywhere, to be honest. I'll go front for now. We'll see what we can do. Suspension, we're going to want the sportiest stuff that we can get. I think there are quite a lot more of these bits here than I seem to remember last time around. Oh, we can have pushrod suspension. I believe, if I remembered correctly, pushrod is at least in Formula 1 cars, is it not? I think so. We'll go with that. Sportiness is very high, which is good. Panel material, we will go for carbon fibre, of course, being a supposedly racing vehicle. Right, headlights. This has not really got any good placements for headlights on the vehicle. I mean, I guess you could kind of do like that. No, I don't. Oh no! Come back! We kind of want to make those. Maybe if we make those Diddy and kind of stick them in there-ish. There. There's really not anywhere for headlights on this particular. I need pop-up headlights. That's what we need on here. I don't know. I haven't. Again, I had a. Oh no! We've gone back again, and we've crashed the game ever so slightly. Okay, game had a little bit of an unhappy moment with me moving stuff around. Right. Anyway, we were back with the headlights. Yeah, I could kind of do with pop-up headlights. I'm not really liking these ones here. So if we can get rid of them. Maybe if we get some kind of... They're going to be really tiny headlights on this. Admittedly, it's not massively important. Again, prototype race car-y thing that we're building here. Shall we go with... Yeah, go with like this sort of styly. I'm happier with that, I think, than I was with the other ones. Yeah, pop-up headlights would be ideal if we could get them. But I did have a look on the workshop. I didn't see any. But there may be some pop-up headlights around. Right, so if we can have that there, that's okay. That'll do. Yeah, the cooling could be a big important thing with this. With the size of the engine that we're likely to have on here, we're going to need to get a lot of cooling in this vehicle. So that's what I'm going to go. Now I'm going to go a little bit crazy. I say I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to put as many grills and vents as I can on the front of this vehicle. So we'll have one up there, we'll have one there, and shall we get another one? Yeah, I think we're going to have stick another one on here. We may. It does look quite crazy, but I like it. In fact, what I may do is, I'm not sure I like having another really long one, like going the whole way across. Can we not put that to the side? I was going to have... no, okay, we apparently can't. I think I know why. We have to go for vents, don't we? I remember how to build cars on here. If we go for vents like so, Just to kind of mix things up a little bit, just so we don't have these solid vents. Why do you not want to let me go? There we go. That's kind of what I was looking for. If we have... no, I'm not sure I like them either. I think we might be better off having them. Okay, I've got a new plan. Get rid of them. I don't like that. That can go up the top here. Across the middle. There we go. And then we're going to have the vents on the bottom part. Kind of like having like these corner vents around here-ish. Can we make those? Oh, no, that glitches everything out massively. Maybe not those corner vents. I'm spending all this effort making vents and so on, and I have no idea what we're going to need, because I haven't got the engine for it yet. But sure, we'll go with like that there, and then we'll have another grill down here. I seem to remember last time I tried to build like a ridiculously powerful hypercar, cooling was a big important thing for it. I'm not sure I quite like that, but it might have to do. There we go. Right. Yeah, that should do the trick. If it gets really desperate, we can always go and stick vents on the bonnet and so on. How much cooling have we got total? 1,176. Well, again, once we've built the engine, I'll come back and see if that needs changing. Wing, do we want to go for a ginormous wing on the back? I kind of want to. I do kind of want to go for a ginormous wing on the back of the people carrier. But that will give me drag, and that might not be good for top speed. Probably good for controllability, but no, we may come back. We may come back for the monstrous wing. Right, we shall stick some door handles on the vehicle so we can actually get in the damn thing. We'll put some on the back as well. And do we need? Oh, again, we'll come back. We'll come back to them if we need it. All right, we shall stick some exhausts on the back of the. The back of the people carrier. It's a strange people carrier, this one. Oh, and we can go for some badges. Yeah, why not? We'll go for a badge on the back. And there's probably not really much space for one at the front. Can we... oh, I've got to click on the tick. My bad. Can we get another one of you? There we go. We'll put one of you on the bonnet. All right. I could go a little further up. Right. Okay. It's sort of looking the part, at least. The people carrier that we're going to try and turn into an absolute monster with a very, very large engine. All right, so we shall go on to... oh, of course, yes, we have got drivetrain. I forgot about all of this. Colour, we'll have to make it orange, naturally. There we go. We can have it matte orange. No, I kind of like that, just the middle ground. Do we want to go four-wheel drive, or do we want to go rear-wheel drive? Let's be brave. Let's go for a rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive, many horsepowers, people carrier. What could possibly go wrong with any of this? Have I not done this already? I think I have already. Well, we'll just go on to building the engine. Right, we are to the engine. There are, I think V6s are relatively new. There are now V12s though, which are great fun things to be playing around with. Right, we shall be going with one of these. Now we've got to be careful, of course, because that engine size is not going to fit in the vehicle. So we've got to make sure that we don't have the arrows go out into the red. Again, I'll probably come back and have a fiddle with this once we've got kind of a rough idea sorted. I believe the actual Renault Espace F1 thing had a V10. I think it was from the V10 era of engines. I think I remember reading that when I checked up briefly about it. Right, we'll go for dual overhead cam. We will get as many as possible. Again, money is not particularly important, and time and so on is irrelevant because we're building this one-off thing, so it's going to be as good things as we can. So extremely high RPM and torque, yes. We want to get, again, very high, very high. Yep, we will take that. Right, what do we want down here? We kind of want forged, high and very high. Lightweight forged is very high and average, so I think we'll probably go for, yeah, I'm going to go for some forged pistons. Right, now we'll come back and fiddle around with all of this stuff at a later date when we've got the rest of the things sorted out. Can't have turbochargers on the V12s at the moment, so it is going to be a naturally aspirated engine that we have here. Again, injectors, yes, direct injection, we'll do throttle per cylinder. Go for a race intake, of course, being being a race car. I'm fairly sure, you know, Formula 1 cars will be running on the highest quality fuel that we can get. Exhaust, again, we're going for race tubular. We'll go for dual exhausts. Right, we're going to want... I'm hoping we're going to be getting maybe over 1,000 horsepower. We're certainly going to be needing over 1,000 horsepower if we're going to be getting this to do the kind of crazy things that we want it to. So give it a decent size exhaust. We're a racing engine. We don't need any of that shenanigans. Right, I think we don't need to really worry about that because we haven't got any on the car at all, do we? Right, now we shall start it up and the thing should go. Is that... There we go. That'll bring out the little test things. Right, so the first test of the engine, it looks like it's a functioning engine at least, which is always useful. It looks like it runs up to about 300 horsepower, which is not very much for, what was it, like a 6-litre V12. 390 horsepower. With just the kind of standard settings and whatnot. So, right, time to go crazy. We're going to want to be getting this up towards race, and we can get away with running some quite nice high compression on this thing. This is where I can't quite remember everything that goes on. We're getting a lot of torque out of this engine. Oh, we can go stick the fuel mixture up some and the ignition timing up some. Engine running too rich. I think we might be able to get away with perhaps a little bit more RPM to about there. That's when things start having issues. Okay, now I've got to try and remember all of the right ways to move the things around here. Alright, we're at 750 horsepower at the moment. We can... Oh, no, that's too much. Right, now we have also got these things here that we can play around with. If we increase this some, we're up to 900... We're up to 1,000 horsepower. Okay, we're reaching the RPM limit, though, by doing that. If we go back to that... Okay, that still fits. Still fits inside the car, which is the important bit. We're now at an 8.5 litre V12. But we are currently reaching the RPM limits. That's the problem with putting the stroke up. So if we lower that down, we'll have very very low RPM now. I think we do kind of want that to be a little higher there. So we're going to have to go put that back down again. Let's be slightly less crazy. What's a sensible... I think I may have knocked that. Did I knock that thing? I might have done. Oh no, wait, I know what I've done stupid there. That's not the one that I want to be changing. That's the one that we want to change. This is the actual overall one. Right, put that back down to a sensible level. Right, we're talking 775 of the horsepowers in this at the moment. Can I fiddle around and get anything more? Yeah, we can. In fact, we're pretty safe to run that right up there. About 850 horsepower at the moment from a V12 people carrier. Fantastic. Now, if we get, can we get any more greedy with some of this stuff here? Perhaps not. I just can't remember quite the right ways to change all of these things. I know a little bit about engines and so on, not very much. I know one thing we can do to easily increase stuff. If we just go through it again, stick all of the quality up. It would be a Formula 1 engine, so quality can go up. on all of these things. Right, quality. That's all gone up. That's there. That can go up as well. Right, that's an easy way to get some to allow me to do some more things with this kind of stuff in here. No, there's kind of like a medium point somewhere in here. There we go. That kind of works. And then can we get away with probably not a huge amount more of this? In fact, we've got quite a lot in the race section as it is at the moment. Can we get any more extreme on the compression? Anything more up here? Oh, careful now. It's looking pretty good. 920 odd horsepower is not bad at all in all of this. I'm trying. Now there is a way of getting the fuel mixture better. Oh, now we've buggered it all up. There is a way of increasing the fuel mixture. Then you have to do something else down here. I genuinely cannot remember the right ways of doing all of this stuff. So we might go back to where we were with that. Back at towards about the 900 horsepower-ish mark. There we go. Yeah, it's looking... Aha! Alright, okay, so we put the quality up. That was the thing I was supposed to remember to be doing. RPM limit, that can go up to about 8,000. 9,000, we are pushing our luck with that. Okay, so 8,900 we can do. Now we can probably work a little bit more with... Oh, that did not like me doing that. Or did that just not... no, okay, right. I've changed something and that's up... There we go. That's upset a thing down here. It's all of this fine balancing between all of the parts that it takes a bit of practice to kind of know what you're doing with all of this. We can get away with doing more of that and a little bit more of that as well. Right, we're over 1,000 horsepower with this engine. I'm sorry for those of you that have played this game an awful lot and know exactly what you're doing to get the most out of these engines, because I haven't. But this looks like that'll do the trick. There's always 1,025 I think we can get out of it without too much trouble. There we go. 1,025. That'll do for me, engine-wise. And we can start that up, and it should run without any problem whatsoever. Required cooling, only 681. That's not too bad. That's not too bad on the engine. Have we got a miles per gallon figure? I can't remember where to look for it. Loudness is very loud. Unsurprising, really, with the vehicles. Economy is a figure. I swear I changed that to miles a gallon, but apparently not. Okay, I think that is going to be the engine that we're going to want to be using for the car. 1,000 horsepower. Again, we may come back and change stuff if need be. We can go for a sequential double clutch gearbox. Shall I go for 6 gears? That sounds about right. Top speed, no, yes, top speed 403 miles an hour. Estimated top speed at the moment is 213. We might have done it. Spacing, alright, so you can, god dear, this has got more and more detailed, I think, since I last played it. Let's go for electronical stuff, because it's probably going to need some of that to keep it all in check. We're going to want semi-slicks. Most definitely rim diameters. We're probably going to want some decent sized tyres on here as well. We're going to try and keep this under control. Carbon fibre wheels. What ones should we go for? That's about the only wheels that I really like on here. Tyre width. You know what? I'm hazarding a guess that 175's probably not going to cut it with 1,000 horsepower. From my experience of Forza, certainly wouldn't want me to be driving that around there. I don't know if changing any of these things here can change the tyre widths that you can get on them. I don't think so by the looks of it, but again, there may be ways of doing it. We can stick the quality up there as well. Again, you're going to want some quality wheels on this thing. Ooh, brakes. Yes, big brakes, very big brakes, all the way to race, and very, very large brakes as well. Yeah, I would want this, and again, same for this, as massive a brakes as you can possibly get on here, because, well, it's going to be going 200 miles an hour in a people carrier. Dear God, please stop, is, I think, what we're going to be wanting with all of that. Undertrade, let's go for some undertrade downforcey stuff. Again, I'm not entirely sure how all of this stuff works. We can have some cooling flaps. I don't think we need to bother quite with active aero, but let's go for some downforce on here. We have got plenty of cooling from that grille system at the front, which is good. I guess we'll probably give it some of the downforce. Not that we could have put the big wing on it, but I do still want it to hit the 200 mile an hour mark. So yeah, again, quality can go up. Seats. Shall we get 8 seats? Oh, we can get 8 sport seats inside this. Fantastic. Entertainment, none. You're in a 1,000 horsepower people carrier. You're not going to need any of that. You're probably going to. We'll just have power steering. That's it. Deal with the rest. Deal with the rest of it. We're going to want advanced stuff in this, most definitely. Quality can go up there, and sure, quality can go up there as well. Oh god, now we're on to the suspension. Do we want active sport suspension? Yeah, sure, let's go for it. So we'll go for semi-active, and that's the only option we have there. Preset race. Yes, we want preset to race, and again, high quality. Right, so drivability is 0. It is completely and utterly undrivable. This this vehicle, that doesn't surprise me. Prestige, comfort is 0 as well. Yeah, it'll be very, very noisy. Prestige is apparently 64. It'll be very unique, let's face it. Safety is 80. Total cost is a lot. Over there, it's a lot of money, $158,000. Practicality is apparently 80. Yes, this is the most it does 10 miles to the gallon as well. That's amazing. 10 miles to the gallon in this monster? Sure. Don't quite know what design thing over here. 5-door, 8 seats, sport people mover. Yeah, it'll move people very sportily. I have no doubt, no doubt about that. Right, let's take it to the test track. Okay, we have got a top speed of 223 miles an hour. Bloody hell. That is immense. 223 miles an hour. The problem is the acceleration, the 0 to 60 time is 4.4, and I think the issue being in all of that is that, well, it's got no traction whatsoever. Maybe if we go back to model, all the way back down here, if we go, I think if we go over this way to, where do I change the driveline of the car? Is there not a way to do it once you've built the vehicle? Aha, here we go. Let's put it as longitudinal all-wheel drive. I think the four-wheel drive, I can never... Yeah, that's more designed for the off-roading-y stuff, whereas this will be more for the sort of the race... Well, let's say the race cars, the sporty vehicles of this manner. It has gone a little bit... It's a little bit heavier, a tiny bit more expensive, and so on. But I'm hoping perhaps now we can get... no, the 0 to 60 time is still the same. I think perhaps top speed is the same. Everything else has gone down. I think perhaps the tyres might be letting it down a little tiny bit on this one. There may be options that I've missed somewhere with all of this that I can't remember to... Oh, something I haven't forgotten, or I haven't remembered to change, sorry. Something that I have forgotten, there we go. I know my English, just about, on the most part. I've got to keep it back, because we'll go back to being rear-wheel drive. Bugger it, seems to make no difference whatsoever. It's far too much power in in all of this. I do love this, though. It's fantastic. I can't believe the speed that it reckons this thing will do. 223 miles an hour is just... That's insane. That is absolutely ridiculous. Acceleration time of 4.4 because of all of it will be set spinning the wheels. I'm sure there is... Oh God, there is much of the things in here to go into detail. Where have we got sportiness over here? Top speed. I'm not sure why top speed is. Top speed is good. It should be more than that. We're doing 200 miles an hour. It should be fantastic. Yeah, the chassis quality. Oh, perhaps I didn't put up things like the chassis quality or not. I might not have done all of that stuff. Right, come back here, car. Quality, yes. All of this bit here has got to be high because you've got a lot of stuff to be dealing with. I forgot to go through and do this, didn't I? Oh no, that's not quality. That's just the colour. Right, that'll do. We'll go back to the finished look at the vehicle. Sportiness has gone up with a better chassis. Prestige has gone up massively. Cost has gone up a huge amount as well, as you would expect. Does that give us slightly better cornering? It does indeed, with a little bit less weight and a better chassis and so on. I really like this. Shall we go take it around the Top Gear test track? See how long it takes. Did they have the Espace F1 on Top Gear? I don't know if they did or not. If they did, I hope they took it around the track, but I don't remember it ever going around there. Yeah, this might be my favourite vehicle that I have ever built on on automation. I will be honest, you know, I'm not the greatest when it comes to... It's just kind of a little bit of guesswork fiddling around with the sliders, and it's been a long time since I've messed about with this game, but I'll take getting 1,000 horsepower out of this engine and fitting the engine into the vehicle as well, which is always good. I wish we could drive these cars as well. That'd be it'd be great fun to sort of like have a mini game for trying to take out these monstrosities that you create, rather than just sort of watching the little car go around the map. Right, I'm going to hazard a guess. The fact that the driver is not full throttle. Come on, be braver, Stig. Need more throttle. Yeah, there's not going to be flat out through drive-through, is it? Not in the slightest. Around there, and that next one, no, that's a bit of a break. Through there, how much speed does it get up to? 240 kilometers before getting out. That's pretty good going. Down there. This is definitely my favourite vehicle I've built as of yet. Incredibly expensive, horrendously stupid, but pretty damn cool. Do we have total time 119.6? So if that was on the Top Gear board, that would go right near the top. I don't think many cars have gone under 120. Is it the Pagani Huayra? It's like a 117. So this is, what is it, about an Aero Latin V8 time? around the track. That's pretty damn cool. Well, there we go. I have done it in some respects. It will go a lot faster in a straight line than the Renault Espace F1 car. This one, 223. That'll embarrass most supercars with its straight line speed. Acceleration, not quite there. I suspect owing. That's what I couldn't decide which one to go for. I went for both at the same time. Owing to perhaps the tyres. Maybe not quite having the grip. I suspect traction is a big thing with this car, but yeah, I like it. I very much like it, and it's $216,000 worth of mental, pretty much. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.